is Chandani Battle. I'm a summer associate with the Youth Finance Institute of America, and today we're going to be going over how to prepare for your first interview. Okay, so now we're going to go over a couple questions that interviewers typically ask. So usually at the very start of the interview, the first question that you're going to be asked is, so tell me about yourself, which is a really hard question for some people to answer. And that can be answered in so many different types of ways. But what you want to be sure to include, or a couple things that you could possibly include, is where you're from, what school you go to and what year, and if you already graduated, what school you went to and when you graduated. You can include any extracurriculars that you're involved in, any clubs, any sports. You can also include any relevant experience, whether that be jobs or through any extracurriculars that you've done. So there are a lot of different ways that you can answer this, but I think those are really important things to include in your answer. Another question that interviewers tend to ask is, tell me about one of your greatest strengths. So when answering this question, you want to make sure that you stick to one or two strengths, and you just want to be honest. So this can be like a whole bunch of things. It can range from leadership skills to writing skills to interpersonal skills, which is like being good with working with people or collaboration. There are all types of answers for it, but whatever answer you do provide, you want to make sure you provide an example to go with it. So if you say, oh, a strength I have is that I'm a natural leader, you always want to have an example to back up the fact that you're a natural leader. And moving on from that, another question that people tend to ask is, what's your greatest weakness? And now with this question, you definitely don't want to be self-incriminating. You want to answer it honestly still, but you want it to be a weakness that you are working on, you have worked on, or that you can work on. So a couple examples of a weakness can be that maybe you're shy and you're not the best with public speaking, but you always attempt to work on that by putting yourself in situations where you have to work on public speaking. Or maybe you don't like teamwork, or maybe you're too detail oriented, or maybe you're a perfectionist. Whatever the weakness is, you want to make sure that you have an example for how you're working against that weakness and how you're working to make that weakness into a strength. So I hope this video was helpful, and good luck with any future endeavors and any future interviews.